That's the problem as a parent, I imagine, which is because you want your kids to be good players, but you know the game is rigged. So how do you prepare them for the world? Do you prepare them to be a good person who is going to be eaten up by the cruel world? Or do you prepare them to be adaptable for the world that they're going to find themselves in?
I think that you are touching on such a complex issue, which, like that's what the manosphere is kind of built on, right? Is, hey, it's a jungle out there. You need to be the strongest, smartest, most dominant individual. Eat these supplements, get these women, make money through crypto, and you'll be bulletproof. So I don't know how a parent can possibly combat all that information, because even if you come from the most loving, supportive family, information that comes from your parents when you're a teenager is just stuff you want to reject. It is just natural that you need to get some separation from those caregivers. You'll hopefully will come back around and have a healthy adult relationship, but I think it is natural to want to rebel. So at that time in your life where you are the most attuned to information that is contrary to the established norms of your parents or other leaders in your community, you are ripe to be told that this is how you survive. You need to be individualistic, and you need to be selfish, and you need to be dominant.
Yes. And the evidence that they see all around the world is those things working, or at least you can paint
the image of
picture,
those things.
The image of those.
Did you watch the Louis Theroux Manosphere?
Yeah, of course I did.
It's so funny, isn't it? Just how quickly the illusion is shattered.
Oh, I mean,
You introduce a mother or a wife or a girlfriend, and they're all they immediately just collapse. All these guys,
because of course it's pretending. Because why would you even want a relationship that is like that?
Yeah.
I think that is part of the tough sell, right? Because the relationships and image and life and world that they are selling is actually so false and so hollow and not what human beings actually crave. That the minute that you see even behind the facade of these guys who are pretending to live this lifestyle, you see that their actual world is propped up by real human dynamics and relationships, and they are just play acting being this particular person that they are sending out to the public, that it is an act, that it is a pretense, that even the people who are selling this idea don't actually want to live that life in the same way as the Liver King was shooting up roids, right?
No. Well, I think are you doubting the ancestral lifestyle, the 11 sacred tenets of the ancestral lifestyle?
My point being that often those who I've just actually read I've gone through a period of time where I've been reading books that have been quite popular on Book Talk.
Oh, yeah.
And one of them was a thing called Yesteryear. Have you heard about this?
No.
It's really fantastic. And I don't want to talk too much about where it ends because there is a bit of a twist ending to it.
So it's a fiction.
It's a fictional book.
Yeah.
And it's set, essentially the premise is a woman who has made her entire life to be one of those online trad wives, like a very popular online trad wife, finds herself in a circumstance that you don't entirely know how or why yet, that she is now back in the time of the trad wives, or 1800s.
Oh, okay, right, way trad. Okay,
yes,
yeah.
leading the lifestyle. Not the lifestyle she was promoting online as being that trad wife lifestyle, but actually leading the realities of that lifestyle. And then the book is about how and why and whatever. And I wouldn't want to give too much more away, but it was really quite fantastic. And yes, absolutely a satire of this very idea of you can sell the idea of this lifestyle, but you're still selling it using all these modern day relationships and worlds and technologies, etc.
I mean, I've been grappling with it a lot. This idea of sort of masculinity, like that Daniel Sloss chat obviously went mega viral. That interview was great, and you guys talking about like Andrew Tate and stuff, and having it.
Did it?
Yes, you would be unaware. No,
I was unaware.
People are still chatting. Like
Is that
every
right?
now and then, the comments are blowing up with people. I mean, thankfully most in agreement with what
I don't mind.
Daniel
The
was
comments are the comments, right? Like even when they're negative, you don't know if they're real people.
But it's interesting. Yeah, that's right. And
Even when they're positive, you don't know if they're
but
real
it's
people.
gone like we're getting comments from people from all different countries and stuff. It's not just Australia, but a lot. It is every now and then a guy will come in and say, "Hey, that's what he's saying is not true. Like women are attracted to attractive men and blah 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 blah." And then there'll be all these women saying, "Yeah, look, of course." Like women, but that is not the dominant thing, and like the concentration around like money and physical attributes and all that kind of stuff is a very minor portion of why someone is attracted to you. It's a complex web of things that attracts you to someone. But I do think about
I will say this.
what?
I've got the worst body in history, and I've done okay. That's my new.
But you could have. But then if
But
I was
I'm rich and famous.
yes,
Yes.
that's what the manosphere would point to is that you're a Chad when
Right.
when it comes to
Okay.
success.
But I didn't have to do that Andrew Tate's way.
No, and I
Like even if some of those things may be true, even if there are other ways that you can make yourself more desirable to other people, they don't all have to be going to the gym and viewing women in the way that Andrew Tate might view women.
exactly. And I think that when you look at the target demographic, which is teenage boys, like I think back to like I was a fairly self-aware, progressive teenage boy, grew up in a house with only women, with like a house that was I would describe as like, having feminist ideals in it. But I went to an all boys school, and even with that base at home, when I went to my all boys school, I would be surrounded by ideas that were really chauvinistic or misinformation around women or men's relationship to women and all that kind of stuff.
Not just, I mean, I think probably amplified at a boys' school because you other the other sex
that's
in a
right.
way that they become so fascinating and foreign that these myths grow up around them. But I can guarantee you that as a boy who went to a co-educational school in my entire life, that still happens.
Right. Yeah.
Like
Well, you're teenage boys.
you're teenage
You
boys.
clan up.
And
When I say clan, not Ku Klux.
hopefully. Who knows
But who
these
knows?
days? Right. But,
Of all the clans, Wu-Tang, not Ku Klux. If you got to go one or the other, go
if you're
Wu-Tang.
choosing.
Yeah.
And there will be a choice as a teenage boy.
Yeah.
Please go in the direction of the Shaolin.
Yeah.
So
Everyone relax!